What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video live stream, I will be cold calling for over an hour, probably more than that. But what I'm going to do today is just give you some raw, unedited cold calling. So I clicked the live stream button, and all I got right now is an internet connection and a phone. And I did not bring my wallet on purpose. And what I'm going to do is just find wholesaling real estate deals with no money at all. That is what I'm planning to do today. And what I'm planning to do is a fun little challenge of just cold calling and trying to find deals. And the cool part about this challenge is it's not just going to be me on it, right? I'm going to invite everybody watching this on the live stream. You can hop on. I'll give everybody a link. And if you want to cold call with me, I will personally close your deal for you absolutely for free. I just want to cold call it on the live stream to show that I can call as many leads as possible. I want to get it as action-packed, high stakes as possible, because I know I can change somebody's life. This is going to be extremely educational, and most importantly, just a flex on another broke wholesaling guru who tries to sell you a cold calling course but can't, because I give it all for free. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm jacked up because I'm going to help the people today start calling, start talking to sellers, and start getting some wholesaling deals. So if you are scared to get into cold calling, scared to start talking to motivated sellers, this is going to be the perfect live stream to watch. And heck, if you're watching this live right now, you're scared to start cold calling, hop on. I'm going to tell you what to do, where to call, who to call, skip trace, all that free stuff right now. And I'm going to close the lead for you so you can learn while you earn. Seems like a good deal. Seems like a good deal to me. So if you guys want to do it, excited to get it going, let's do it. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure you go out here and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment all your questions, and I want to help you become the best cold caller possible, the best wholesaler possible. And let's just start calling. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm jacked up. So let's get into it. Let's start calling. But before we get calling, you already know what we got to do. We got to get you jacked up. We got to get you excited for cold calling. And we got to cue the intro. You know we can't start a live stream for cold calling without cueing the intro. So without further ado, let's get it going. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Snap! We're ready to go. We're excited to get calling. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's get the dialing going. Let's get the calling going, and let's go. So, guys, if you want to cold call with me, I can help you out. Cold call if you have a crazy seller, hop it on. I'll talk to you guys. I've done that with 2 good closings with these live streams already, so I think it's pretty cool. So if you want to hop on, cold call with me, there's the StreamYard link. You can hop on, talk to me, close the seller with you. I'll show you what to do, how to do it, all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's just start dialing, smiling and dialing, and getting these deals done. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go. So let's start talking to some sellers. Let's start closing some deals, and let's start getting it. So how do I choose where I'm going to go? What do I do and all that fun stuff? Let me show you. This is time.gov, and this just shows that I have a live stream just to prove that Zach's actually talking to these sellers live, unedited, unscripted. You know how I like to do it. So here is time.gov. No guru will ever do this with their cold calls. They'll never show the actual time. It's shocking. I know it's crazy, but guess what? Someone's got to do it. So currently you guys see the time, the ticker, all the stuff, Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Y'all already know this is it. So that's the official time. You can prove right there that we are currently live. So now we are live. You might be like, okay, Zach's live, but he's got actors on the other line. Well, I'm going to choose a spinner wheel, and it's going to tell me where I'm going to call. So I don't even know where I'm going. And it is a website where you can't hack it. So pretty cool. So that's what we're doing. So Let's get into it. Before we choose the spinner wheel, let's talk to the people behind the scenes and see if they're all good to call. Then we're going to do the spinner wheel and start cold calling live. So first of all, yo, you ready to call? Yo.
Yo.
You ready
Yeah, I'm
to call?
definitely ready to call.
All right. Well,
Yes,
tell me in the private chat when you
sir.
got a seller
100%.
and if you need help.
I've been calling already, and I got a water short off list with $2. It's lit.
Nice. All right. Dude, flag me down when you got a lead. I'll help you out with it, all right? All right. Flag me down. All right. We got next here. We got Quentin.
Yo, what up, Zach?
Are you gonna cold call?
No, I'm not gonna cold call. I'm at the gym. I just have a specific question about.
I'll get your question after, man. I'm just doing cold calling right now.
All right, can I join back later then?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, Michael, you cold calling? All right, I'm guessing not. All right, so if anyone wants to hop on behind cold call, got a lead, hop them back, and we'll talk. For now, I'm gonna get cold calling while the other people are calling, and let's get it. So we got the picker wheel. The picker wheel. You can choose exactly where I'm going. The picker wheel never lies. The picker wheel always tells me the perfect market to cold call. And so let's see where we're going. Where are we going? Where is Zach cold calling today? I have no idea. Let's go. All right, Alabama. We were close to Alaska. That would have gotten a little scarier. Not scared to cold call Alaska, but Alaska's a little rougher market to cold call. But hey, all right. Alabama. All right, Roll Tide, Auburn. Can't do that. All right. So what we're going to do here is pop up. We're going to start with the Zillow for sale by owners, and we're going to start calling leads in Alabama. So pretty simple. How I cold call is not as complicated as people think. I just have a conversation with the seller. I make sure the lead's a little older, make sure it's sitting there. It gets a little bit of motivation, and then I start calling. So let's get it going. Let's go here. Let me share my screen and let's start calling some leads, guys. So we go here. Here we are. So for sale by owner. Click that. We go to other listings. We want to max it out at, let's say, 300. Perfect. Home type. Let's get rid of lots and apartments. I'm going to go with the other ones. And that should be it. So let's sort by newest and let's go all the way back and let's start calling. Remember, guys, when these leads are sitting there steaming, simmering for over 100 days, you got to remember, unfortunately, for a lot of those leads that sometimes they don't pick up, but that is okay. So let's deal with some sellers. Let's start calling. Let's start getting it and let's get it. All right. All right. Let's get the dialing. Smiling, dialing, baby. Let's get it. We got a price increase. I'm going to tell this guy what's up. He ain't getting no increase out of me. I'll tell you that. Tell you that. He ain't getting a price increase from me. And I put him on mute because, you know, like a lot of these older leads, they're not going to pick up. But when they do pick up, they're usually pretty decent deals. So like a lot of the really good FSBO deals I get, they are mostly from these really older leads. So that's why I'm popping it up. I'm just waiting on here. We're going to see what we got here. Hello. Hi. Is this the owner of 645 Fulton Avenue?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, my name is Zach. I'm calling my business cell, so this might be a recorded call. I'm calling on the ad here. Is the property still for sale? Hello?
You saw the ad?
Yeah, I see the ad here on Zillow. I was just seeing if it's still for sale.
Yeah. So you want to text the offer over?
I mean, I can text the offer over, but I just have some questions about it.
And I can answer those questions via text also. Send that to me. Thank you.
Okay, well, okay, you know what? Okay, well, I honestly, I take responsibility. I didn't read it. So I read it here. It says, do not call, text messages only, need complete renovation, great for investors, original hardwood floors, damage in the rear, text only. So text only, please no calls. Jeez Louise. Okay. So Ogie Reach Realty. This looks like a wholesaling deal, honestly. Let me look this up. So when I see that, that's weird. He wants me to text him his offer. I'll tell you this, guys. All right, let me give you a quick piece of knowledge. All right, today is Valentine's Day. I want all my married men and women in the chat who got married. All right, the pinnacle of love, marriage. Right? Did your spouse fall in love with you over text, or was it all through personal communications? One thing I could tell you is, you think of your best friends. All right. All of my best friends, my greatest memories, and the greatest parts of us building friendships all happen in person or over the phone with talking, not over texts. Okay. Even like my gaming friends, like we like talk over, like we're talking in like a gaming chat, like we're like communicating. I want everybody to understand there's levels to communication in this business. Okay. And texting is probably one of the lowest forms of communication below letters. All right. There is letters, there is texting, there's calling, FaceTime, and then face-to-face. You cannot build that connection with somebody by just texting. So when I want to lowball somebody and give a when I really go out here and really get the best lowball, I have to explain myself why I'm getting that lowball. If I just do it off without emotion, I'm not going to get it done. This guy's most likely a wholesaler, but that was weird. You know, this guy's not motivated to sell. I'm just telling you, if he was motivated, he would answer it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Answer your dang phone, bro. Like, oh, I'm too scared to talk to people. Guys, that's how you make money in this. Like, guys, scared money don't make money. Everybody knows that. That's scared money right there. You know, you don't want to sell that property. That's why the property's been listed. That's why that guy don't want to get like. Hey, this is Zach. Please give me a call back. Shadi was loving my texting skills. Shadi might like your texting skills, but the real game is when you're talking on a date, all right? Like the personal one-on-one. When I go to the appointment, that's how I get my big deals. Jeez Louise, these people drive me crazy today. I'll tell you that. All right, let's go here. Dude, I don't want to talk to you. Honestly, that's how you know you're getting catfished, honestly. Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. I'll tell you all this, though, okay? It's just so ridiculous. All right. Op. These gurus are my ops. All right. 4, 5, 6, 4. That's where all the gurus should live. Fitting name. See if somebody answers that. The guy even answers his phone when he didn't want to do it. Whatever. I feel salty for that. Let's look at this deal. Hardwood floors next to a hospital. Waterfall across the property. Not bad. It's a bigger deep property though.
3, 4, 3, 6, 0, 4, 5, 6, 4. It's not available.
Hey, this is Zach. Please give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. All right, next here we got. See, I like this one. Hello, hi. Is this the owner of 15 Creek Street?
Which state?
15 Creek Street, Alabama.
Yeah, being for sale.
Yes. Hello, hi. My name is Zach. I'm calling here. I'm looking for the owner. I see a Zillow for sale by owner ad. I'm calling on my business cell, so this might be recorded, just FYI. But are you still looking to sell the property here?
Yeah, this is for sale.
Okay.
Is there a question?
Yeah, I just have a couple questions. So sorry if I'm this is the wrong time or something, but I just don't see any pictures of the property, so that's why I'm just calling. I was just sort of seeing what's the situation with that property.
This situation may be lots of job to repair.
Okay.
And the deed may be maybe the quiet deed, but you can change it to good deed or normal deed, no problem.
Okay. So it says it's for a great income investor. So do you think the property, I can rent it out now, or do I need to put some renovations before I can put a tenant in the property?
You buy this house for investor?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You can give us an offer.
Okay.
Then because this house is so we don't repair.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Well, I can give you an offer right now. I just have one question, then I can give you an offer.
Sure. Go ahead, please.
I know the property got sold in December. Did you do any renovations to the property since you bought it?
I don't know because the manager is out of town. I help her to pick a phone. Somebody interesting, they call me because you cannot call her because this is a difficult long distance call. So if you have a question, you can send me text message. Then I can forward her email.
Got it.
Maybe she can answer you.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at this property here. Based on the renovations I think it's going to need, I'm going to have to buy it around $10,000.
$20,000.
$10,000, yes.
10,020.
Deal.
You see the price, the offer online is how many dollars?
10,000.
10,000. Oh, so you offer 10,000?
Yes, I saw it was bought for $7,500 a couple months ago, and considering there's no renovations being done, considering the interest rates are rising, and seeing the prices in Alabama, I can give you a little more for it, but it's going to be around $10,000 based on the renovations me and my partner have to do on the property.
Oh, okay. So $10,000. Let me ask her. If she think, then reply you. Is it okay?
Okay. Yeah, call or text me.
I cannot make a decision.
You can't make a decision. Okay.
15 Crest House. You offer $10,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. Could you also text a message to me? You have my phone number.
I'll text it right now to you.
Okay, good. I appreciate it.
All right. Call me back or let me know.
Sure.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Perfect. And what was your name?
Thank you. Bye. Peter.
Peter? Nice to meet you, Peter. This is Zach.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye. Okay. So 10. All right. Not bad. So I want you guys to understand this. I'm in a bad situation with this guy. I'm not guessing where this guy's from, but based on his accent, I can make an informed decision. He has an accent probably from Asia. My best guess is knowing foreign investors. He's stating on the call here that one of the other owners is long distance. So I'm assuming they're out of the country, obviously, because in the country you can call pretty fine for my international people watching. My best guess the largest real estate investors outside of the United States, especially in Asia, is hands down going to be in China. And then Japan's number 2. And then there are some other countries. So my best guess is probably China, because there's a lot of Chinese investors that love buying in the Southeast. So in the United States, so my best guess is from China, the other owner. I would love to go out here and close the other owner in China, calling her from China, but obviously it's probably not going to be the best thing. So I just got to explain it to him. He said his name is Peter. So yeah, Omar says he's from Russia. I might have not picked that up, but I would very doubt he's from Russia. I didn't detect a Russian accent. I've had a lot of sellers from Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania. I don't detect that. I didn't detect that accent, but maybe I could be wrong. That's why I didn't assume where he was from or anything like that. But if it's Peter, it'd be Piotr. If he was Russian, it'd be Piotr. So I doubt that, because he'd say Piotr. So I'm assuming he's from China. All right. So I'm not going to assume that when I talk to him, but it seems like the other sellers in China, I can't close them over the phone. So I'd give them an offer there. So how did I come up with this offer? Let me just explain it to you guys real quick. This is simple. He has it for 25. He bought it for $7,500. It was listed for $9,500. Originally for 23. 10's probably gonna be the best I can do on that. I can go even lower. If I go see the property, I'll probably have my boots on the ground, go look at it and see it. That would be my best guess on it. So everyone's assuming China. I'm only assuming China because there's a lot of people in China have a lot of money, and real estate in China is not good at all compared to U.S. investment. And there's a huge swath of Chinese nationals investing in the United States because it's just a better investment. I don't blame them, right? And so that's just my assumption. Not a lot of people from Russia are going and buying property in the United States. But in China, yeah, we sold a lot on the MLS to them, and a lot of landlords I know there. So that's just my best assumption on there. So 10,000, not terrible. Maybe I can try to sell it for 12. I'm going to have to talk to some people, but if it's a 3-1 doable, it could honestly work. And so it's not a terrible, crazy deal. I got him off 15 grand. So, hey, not bad, over 50%. So, hey, not a bad call. So I want everybody to understand, though, like with my calls and doing it here, when somebody has like an accent like that, just be very patient. I know it can get annoying sometimes, but you just got to be very patient. All right. And, when you go outside the country, or somebody and they're all speaking a different language, and and you don't speak their language, they have to be very patient with you. So why don't, and I, especially me with an accent like other languages, I should be patient with them too. And I respect that they can speak English very well. And so I could understand them to a point. Sometimes I understand some of the words, but I just kept going slow, talk slower. So if somebody has an accent, especially a seller, I have a lot of them, right? I had one, the guy was Portuguese. He was actually from Portugal, not Brazil, Portugal. And he had a very thick accent. And I had to talk very, very slow to him. Very, very slow. And I got the deal. And not a lot of people are that patient with it. So if somebody has an accent, talk very slow, unless don't mock them, but make sure it's just easier for them to understand. So, all right, let's go to the next one here. That's decent. Not bad. All right. Brockton, Alabama.
Hello?
Hello, hi. Is this the owner of, I think the 1917 East McKinnon Street?
Yes.
Hello, hi. My name is Zach. I'm calling on my business cell. So this might be a recorded call. I'm looking on the Zillow ad here, and I see it's been listed for a while. Is this property still for sale?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zach. What's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff. Nice to meet you, Jeff. So yeah, I'm calling on the Zillow ad here. I just had a couple questions. I'm just looking at it here. Can you tell me, did the pictures change at all from when you last listed it till now?
Maybe the front yard, the ivy's grown over the fence, but I think in the last picture with the new roof, it shows that.
Okay, like nothing crazy.
No.
Okay, good. All right. So, yeah, I'm looking at the property here, and it seemed like something me and my partner might want to pick up. We're just kind of looking at the area there and just seeing maybe some nice properties we can buy. But, I mean, looking here, this property's been listed for a while. Is there anything going on with the house of why it hasn't sold yet?
Yeah. Just, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay.
I use it about 6 times a year. Me and the buddies come down for golf trips. It was my mom's house, and she passed.
Okay.
Did a lot of upgrades. Drywall used to be panel, had drywall, new doors. Pretty much everything you see, new baseboards, new crown.
Okay.
So most people that inquire or want to do owner finance or lowball me, and just not interested.
I get it.
I've got 2 houses that are side by side, and they sit on the same property. If you'd seen the property a week ago, you would have seen both houses. But I decided to hadn't split the property yet, but if I found somebody that was interested in one, or if they were interested in both.
Okay. So did the other property sell?
No.
No.
Because it's just so hard. I mean, a lot of loans won't say, okay, we're going to give you a loan for 2 houses that sit on one piece of property.
Got it.
Unless you're a cash buyer or some instances they'll do that, but 2 houses on one property is just a kind of a special niche where either you need a mother-in-law suite or a young child, daughter with a young child that you babysit often, and you just want to go next door to babysit, or having trouble. It's just a hard situation to, take the right person that want to purchase the property.
Yeah, I get it. Are these properties all under one deed, or are they separate deeds?
They're all under one deed.
Okay. So, trying to think here. If I bought this property, then I would have to get title insurance. So I'd probably have to buy the other property too, right?
Well, you can split the property. All you got to do is have a land survey.
True. I mean, we could split. So, all right. And this would be, is this Coffee County?
Yes.
Okay. How difficult do you know they are? Is the planning and zoning there?
Probably not existent.
Okay.
when I had the roof put on, they're like, we don't have a building inspector. You do whatever the hell you want.
Got it. Okay. Because me and my partner, we deal with a lot of properties, kind of Pensacola region, Mobile. So we're trying to look for some cheaper property to get kind of in between that, roughly 3-hour area around town. So
yeah.
Okay.
Enterprise is probably closer than New Brockton. We're the first house outside the city limits of Enterprise.
Yeah.
So we're actually closer to Enterprise than we are to New Brockton.
Oh, wow.
We're just, the city limit sign is right in front of the house.
Got it. Okay. All right. And just, do you know how old the roof here is?
Let's see, less than a year, probably 6-8 months, not even 8 months.
Okay.
6 months.
Wow. All right. So it's looking pretty new. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, this property looks like something decent we could pick up. You said you got some lowball offers. What were some of the lowball offers you were getting on the property?
Well, like I said, I just changed it last week from both houses to the single house. Just fiddling around, see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing I would entertain, that's for sure.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't.
I could rent them, and I have rented them. I just prefer not to, but I could rent them for 5 years and pay for what they lowball me. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I mean, let me just do the math on a rental here. Do you know how much the insurance is there, and then what the taxes are?
Taxes on both houses is a little over 6.
Okay.
And you could get 8 for the small house and probably 12 for the big house.
Okay. So, wait, 600
600 what?
for the taxes?
Yeah.
A year? Okay. So 600 and then about 1,200 a month. Okay. All right. That's not a bad cap rate. I mean, all right. I mean, if me and my partner are just gonna buy this property cash and rent it out, what number works? You know, I don't know if we can do exactly 165, but if we're just gonna buy this thing cash, just I pay title, all that stuff, what works?
Not much lower than that. I just dropped it 30%.
I know that. I was just saying what number works because I don't want to wait it out and then it drops even more. I mean, if
Yeah, I wouldn't go any lower than that. Like I said, I could keep it and rent it and pay for it twice.
okay,
So, yeah, if you're thinking I'm going to say 100,000, no.
no, I don't want to buy it for 100, but
130, I'm going to say no.
well, do you have
I might drop it 5, but more than that, no.
Okay, I mean, I'm just thinking of a cap rate for me and my partner to buy this and for it to make sense. I mean, we would probably have to be. I mean, if I get 12, have you gotten someone for 1,200 a month there already?
I haven't rented the big house just because because of all the new things I put in that I hadn't rented it. And plus, like I said, I use it 6-7 times a year.
Okay.
Me and my buddies to come down and hit some of the golf courses around here. But the smaller one, yeah, I've rented it before and ended up having to tear out the carpet and repaint and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm just not interested in renting. And that was several years ago. So
Got it. Okay.
I'm sure rent's gone up quite a bit since then.
Yeah. I mean, considering where the property's at right now and considering how long it's been listed for, me and my partner probably have to be closer to like 120,000 buying it all cash.
Wouldn't be interested. Thank you.
All right. No worries.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Have a blessed one. Trying to feel the guy out, just trying to feel the guy out, but didn't go too well on that one, but hey, what are you going to do? It's just kind of funny because I follow my rules pretty well on it. The issue with New Brockton, I'm looking here, it's in a decent area. Like, it's not the biggest population area, but it's an area I know that gets rent. Like, I know the area gets rent, okay? 120 was the largest I'd push this thing for. It just ain't going to work too well on that one. No, not the best one on there, but no big deal. He's honestly, like, looking at this property right here is a little delusional on here. And it's his mom's house. I'm just trying to feel the guy out. But here's the problem. It didn't sell for 135 in 2020. I don't blame him, but like, it didn't sell. He listed for 212. And honestly, it's just got to be keep going cut. So he cut it in basically at 195, another 30. So honestly, he's just got to cut another 30, which he will do. Then he's at 135. And then once he hits 135, my 120 would work for him. And honestly, I'll be at 115, maybe 10, maybe 100 at that point, right? He's a guy I just have to wait out. I'm not pushing it. I'm not going to overpay. I'm just going to be patient. Like I said, patience is key here with these cold calls. He'll get tired of it. I'm telling you, he's pushing the rents way too high. It does have a nicer new roof on it, but it doesn't justify overpaying that property with 1,500 people living in there. It's not worth it. I was trying to feel the guy out, build some rapport. He wasn't really taking it. I'm just being honest, but no big deal. We keep it up. We keep going on this. All right. So Albertville, Alabama. I'm being honest with you here. This doesn't even look like near a deal for me. It's a little too nice too. All right. Let's look for some. All right. I want some ugly properties. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. After repaired value is 90. Okay. See, now we have an ARV with a Gainesville area code. So let's see what we got here. A little spicy.
Hello.
Hello, hi. Is this the owner of 82 Cedar Street?
Cedar Street in Beatrice, Alabama.
Yes. Are you the owner?
I'm one of the owners, yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zach. I'm calling my business cell, so it's a recorded line. I'm looking at the Zillow ad here, and I was just seeing if you're still looking to sell the property.
Are you a wholesaler?
No, I'm a cash buyer.
Yes, we're looking to sell the property, but we won't take any lowball offers.
Okay. Well, I have some questions about it.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, for full disclosure, I do have a wholesaling operation, but that's kind of in Florida, and I like to buy rental properties in the Southeast because the cap rates are a lot better. I can send you proof, but this will definitely probably be a rental property for me and my partner.
Oh, okay. Well, full disclosure, I am a wholesaler, and I have this house under contract to either buy it myself or sell it for the owner. So I'm a wholesaler.
Full disclosure, why did you lie to me?
I am one of the owners. I am legally an owner in the process of either buying it myself or flipping it to someone else.
Is your name on the deed?
Owner, yes, sir. Am I going to hang up on you now?
No, I have a question. Is your name
rude and insulting?
is your name on the
I don't
deed?
talk to people that are rude and insulting.
Jeez Louise. Whoa. That's all I heard. Just caught you in a big lie. You sit on a throne of lies. You sit on a throne of lies. Caught you red-handed. Bah! Boom! What did I tell you? I don't take smack from anyone. Jeez. Do not lie to me. Rule number 1 when talking to me, do not lie. If you lied to me, I will not take it. Jeez. Wow. I asked that ma'am twice. Twice. Are you the owner? Do you own the property? Jeez, she got mad quick. I gave her full disclosure. I'm possibly a wholesaler, but I buy properties for cash. Are you the owner? I have it under contract. You are not the owner. Either you got the property, you own it right now, or you don't. I don't play these games. As a wholesaler who loves the wholesaling community, do not pull that stuff on me. A lot more words I'd like to say there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this? Is this foo-foo land where I own everything? You're not the owner. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. Don't talk all sweet to me. I don't want to hear that. These punks, they talk smack. Whoa. I ain't dealing with that, okay? I'm a G. I keep it 100, all right? I'll tell you. Are you the owner? Keep it 100 with me. I respect the hustle of wholesaling it. But when you list this thing as the owner and you don't own the property, I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it, okay? Like, look at this thing, all right? Like, look, you're not the owner. It says for sale by owner. You are not the owner of the property. You are acting like a broker. This is brokering real estate. This is illegal. Property owner. This is one of the biggest problems we have in the industry. You are not the owner of the property. As somebody that owns real estate, that owns rental properties, that owns houses, and as somebody that wholesales, I own real estate. My deed is in my name, my company's name, my trust's name. I'm the owner. When you go spouting out you're the owner, it's like you're a guru. It was my Lambo. Your Lambo. You rented it. You don't own it. Jeez. When did wholesaling get stupid like this? Okay. I want everybody to learn this lesson. Get back to Colin. If you do not own something, do not lie. Because this lady is going to go out here and then she's going to go sell this property, make $5,000. And then she's going to go out here and then she's going to start selling courses. This is how the game works when you're lying. See, these gurus start lying. These people start lying about them being the owner. Now they start lying about everything else. They start lying. All right. Oh, I made $5 billion this year. So buy my course. Straight up garbage. All right. You do not say you're the owner. Guys, this is just a life lesson. Don't lie. All right. Keep it truth. Gangsters don't lie. They tell the truth. All right. Be a gangster in your life. Be a man or woman of your word. That is how you stay a gangster. That is how you become a man. That is how you become a real woman. You have to be a person of your word. That makes a human being legit. All right. I have no trust for these people. You break my trust when you lie to me. Don't justify. I don't care how you justify it in your head. You lied to me. Well, I'm technically an owner ready to buy. Yeah, you're an owner. All right. You have a contract. I can write contracts all that. I could write a contract on a $100 million waterfront beach mansion. I mean, I own it. I got to put up that money. All right. Money talks. You're not the owner. Shut up. Jeez. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with that. All right. She told me. She had the audacity to tell me. Don't lowball me. Don't lowball me. You lowball the seller, and now you're lying about being the owner? Holy moly. I don't know what. I can't believe my eyes. Am I blind? Is it? I swear, I feel like y'all just, you probably did that to play a prank on me, and you think this is funny? Everyone's all laughing like, oh, this is hilarious. This is legit stuff. I want everybody to watch this. Come back and look at this. I want you to understand this. I try to teach people. I think of myself a mentor for wholesaling, okay? I want to mentor you how to wholesale the right way. Do not lie. Be a man or woman of your word. Do not go out here and pretend like you're somebody you're not. Be the person that you legit are. Be a person your kids, your mom, your father would be proud of. Legit gangster business people that every person I highly respect. They stick to their word and they don't lie. When I give my word that I can buy this property cash, I got the cash in the bank sitting right now to buy this thing all day. 40 grand, come on, that's one deal for me, right? When I expect reciprocity for saying the truth and I don't get that, I know it's a liar. And I just caught you. You got caught in 4K. You got an 8K cinema camera right here. You got caught in 8K lying to the world, the wholesaling community. That stuff don't go away. Lying to the wholesaling community does not go away. All right? I will take every single one of you lying, broke wholesalers that are lying to the community. Not broke financially, but broke mentally. All right? There's two types of broke. That's a mentally broke person to be lying like that. Do not be doing that. So end of my rant here, but I want everybody to watch this and understand this. If you are not the owner of the property, do not say you're the owner. When you put a property under contract, you own a contract to purchase the property. You are the owner of the piece of paper. In wholesaling, we own the paper. Okay, we own the paper. We don't own the house. We own the paper. That is it. So do not pretend. Don't put on Zillow. Don't put, oh, I own the property. No, okay? That's it. All right, end of rant. Let's talk some legit sellers, all right? That was ridiculous. All right, this is actually a decent area right here, but that's a renovated property. Who knows what I'm going to see on these stupid properties? Jeez Louise. There's some nice ugly ones, you know? All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. Failed contracts. Yeah, I like seeing that.
been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Honestly, we're getting a lot of answers today. Shoot. Did I forget my southern accent today? Hello, this is Zach. Please give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. Hello, this is Zach Ginn. Looking to buy your property in Alabama. That ain't going to go well, right? I have a bad southern accent.
Hello.
Hello, hi. Is this the owner of 109 Pebble Lane?
Yeah, you caught me in the middle of something. If you're not a purchaser, I got to go.
Okay, well, I'm a purchaser, but let me call you back on a better time, all right?
All right, thanks.
Have a good one. I think he's in the middle of something for Valentine's Day, so we'll call him at a different time. He's probably baking a nice cake. All right, agent protected. Yeah, we're going to skip that one. Okay. Yeehaw. All right, this is a weird one. Low property taxes. Okay. Neighbors in this drug-free growing. Okay, you know what? I want everybody to understand this. It should just be said that the community is drug-free. All right, you don't have to explain to me that the community is drug-free. The fact that you had to tell me that the community is drug-free is not a good sign. That ain't looking good right now, okay? You don't have to explain to me that the community is drug-free. All right? I think this might be the opposite. Maybe there are some drugs being done there because it's just a little weird, okay? Jeez, that's very suspect right now, okay? I didn't have on my mind that the community was taking drugs, but now I kind of have a sneaking suspicion. So I want people to understand that when you say, yeah, that ain't looking too good. All right, we're going to call drugs or no drugs. I'm still buying the property. Okay. All right, it's dialing. I'll tell you this. From the amount of properties I've bought, I've seen more drugs than I care to tell you. Just like I got to clean them out of the property. It's difficult because when you see these like, hello, hi, is this the owner of 3090 County Road 7?
3090 County Road 7. Yes, sir.
Hello, hi, my name is Zach. I'm calling on my business cell. This is a recorded line. I'm seeing the Zillow ad here. Are you still looking to sell the property?
That property's still for sale. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you happen to have a recorded line?
Because this is my business cell and they're always recorded because I give it to my partner the call.
Okay, no problem. I mean, everything's recorded anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the government's always recording us. So,
The great recorder in the sky
true that.
records everything.
True that. Yeah. So
Some people think that mankind is descended from monkeys, but only monkeys descend from monkeys.
crazy.
So as long as we're talking on the same page, it doesn't matter to me if it's recorded. But if it's going to be used for mischievous purpose, for example, I wouldn't want it to be used for that.
Okay. I will not be using this for mischievous purposes.
And who's your partner?
My partner, his name is Jeff. He's actually in Pensacola. And so we're looking for cheap property. Pensacola is getting a little weird, but we're looking for kind of anywhere in that whole area. We like Mobile, but kind of a little more north up here. Just looking for cheaper real estate, kind of on the
Well,
Alabama
our home
border.
For sale. Did you see that?
Say that one more time.
Did you see our home for sale on Zillow also?
Probably not. No. What address was that?
Oh, are you mostly looking for commercial property or small apartments? Or?
So currently, right now, mostly rental properties and pretty cheap, obviously. So maybe in the future we'd buy them and then refinance them when interest rates aren't like insanely high. But for really cheap real estate, we can kind of cash flow and then wait for them to refinance. That's what mostly me and my partners are looking for right now.
Yeah, we have an RV that we left in Texas. I would like to have it up here because this store has an RV hookup in the back, and I would like to have. If I had it there right now, I could probably rent that RV for $300 a month plus utilities.
Wow.
A lot of people want to rent around here. I mean, there's a lot of people wanting to rent. They can't afford homes these days.
I know.
It's just we need the cash right now. So
Got it. Okay. And what was your name?
it's actually a store. I called it a store. It's actually a store, and it used to be a hardware store, and everybody in the area used to go there to buy their hardware, other things like it had a deli in there, things like that.
Yeah. Okay. What was your name?
My name is Tom Rigdon, Rigdon.
Okay. Hi. So my name is Zach. And so my question here is, obviously I'm looking for something that can produce some income for me. Seeing this as a store, I'm not the expert in this area. I do like the general Alabama, Florida border area, more or less. But you probably know the community better than me. You said it's a very active community center, great area. Would any type of business want to rent this place out, if I put some money into it?
You have to say that again. I'm close to my router right now. I should be able to get a better connection, but some of the words are not coming through.
Okay. Yeah.
So could you say that again, please?
Yeah, I know this is a nice active community. I was seeing if you know any businesses that have inquired or looking to rent this store possibly out if we put some renovations in the property.
I'm sorry. Did you say are there any stores in the area?
No. So sorry. I think we got a bad connection here. But I was seeing if there's any businesses that would be.
I think maybe you're asking is do I know anyone who could renovate the property?
No. We have people that can renovate the property. What I'm asking for is.
Okay, if you just talk a little bit slower, sir. I appreciate you calling. If you just talk a little bit slower, I'll be glad.
Okay. Is this better?
Well, I'm sorry that I have to say that, but if you just talk a little bit slower, I'm sure I'll be able to hear the words better.
Got it. Okay. I was seeing if there's any potential tenants in this community for a store like this.
Well, thinking back, we had a family who wanted to rent it for $750 a month, and they had agreed to do that. But then we decided that we didn't want to put them in there, considering that it's a store. It wasn't baby-proof.
Serenity now.
It sounded like a good idea for their comfort and safety. So we got out of that. It was a verbal agreement, and we got out of that. But that's that's just somebody that drove by and said, "Do you know anybody who's renting anything in the neighborhood?" So we talked to them, and then trying to think back, we had a couple of guys that brought their RV in, and they plugged in, and they rented it for $250 a month, and we paid the utilities, which came to like $75 or something like that. But I mean, I wouldn't do that to somebody unless I knew them. But it'd be $300 or more plus utilities. But I'm thinking back. I'm trying to search my memory because we really didn't want to rent it. We actually bought it because we were going to use it to make sell T-shirts or something there. But it'd be mostly best suited for. Are you talking about for rental? Like it's okay. You're talking about renting for a home. Is that what you're talking about?
Most likely this would be commercial. I do have to see the zoning on the property to see if it's mixed use or commercial only.
It's commercial only. I don't know. See, I don't think anything in Lenox is actually zoned. I'm sure somebody could live there. I mean, in fact, the guy we bought it from was getting it ready to build 2 apartments. There are 2 rooms in there. And then we renovated it. When we bought it, we renovated the bathroom and put a shower in and so forth, and tile floor in the bathroom. And then we discovered that the floor needed to be repaired because this is something I had a guy to look into it first, and he told me that everything was okay. But then it turned out we had to tear up 1/4 of the floor and raise the walls, put new sills in, and new beams underneath 1/4 of the floor where it's been eaten up by termites. And so, before we do anything, we're going to have a termite inspection, of course, and a termite contract or whatever. But so the floor is solid right now. I'm just saying that the reason I mentioned that is that he was going to put 2 rooms in there and have somebody to rent there. So, and I know that Lenox is not a place where there are a lot of restrictions and inspections and things like that. So you could do just about whatever you want there, I think. We have it as a church right now. It's insured as a church. It's not really a church, but we promote the Word of God there, and it's I have 24 hours a day. I have Alexander Scorby reading the audio Bible, and it goes on out in the community, and then I have Bible verses going across the screen there because, and so that's what we've done with it. But and we did have some Bible studies inside. But as far as like renting, I'm not really into renting. You can get into a lot of problems with renters, and I'm not an expert on that. I know it's complicated, and it can be very legally taxing, and so I wouldn't want to get into renting. So that's why I haven't really pursued that. And I'm sorry I'm making this a long answer to a short question.
No worries. I want to get as much information as possible on the property. So looking at everything here, I mean, we would want to buy it just to rent it out. And obviously we'd want termite inspection. I just paid, I think, $1,500 for a 1,000 square foot property to get it tenanted from a termite. So I definitely want to make sure there's no termites there. And that's usually my biggest problem I'd see.
Well, I mean, we'll have it inspected. But what are you talking about when you say $1,500? I didn't get all that.
Yeah, I recently just had to pay $1,500 to get a termite for them to tent it and get rid of termites on another property I had. So that's definitely a top priority for me. They're getting expensive out here.
Oh yeah, well we have a termite inspector and a remediation company right down the street.
I just want to lowball this guy, but I gotta talk slow and be patient.
I'm sure that he is. He's the one that, as far as I'm concerned. So I mean, I can talk to him. I don't think it costs $1,500. I don't know what it would cost, but I mean, he's gonna want you to sign a contract.
Yeah.
Or want me to sign one, and I would like to do that if I knew there was a buyer. Just right now we're kind of strapped with cash.
Okay.
We need to sell that store, and for rental rental for somebody that is going to maybe work in Bruton at the
the let's see, they're doing something in Bruton. Trying to think of what it was now. A big deal. They got a contract with Pacific Paper Company, Georgia Pacific Paper
Okay,
Company.
I'm doing this. My offer is just an easy $30,000 for every minute extra. I'm taking $1,000 off.
In Bruton, which is only 15 miles. It's probably about 23 minutes away. And so somebody working down there would need a place to live. And, you know, there's a bathroom. It would have to be the kitchen sink would be the sink that they use in the deli area, which needs to be replaced. It was kind of rigged up, and we have another sink to put in there, but I haven't done a lot of renovations because I didn't know where it was going to go. And so I still don't know where it's going to go, but we started at 65,000, and we reduced the price because we didn't have anybody to come by and actually give us offer us any cash for it.
Okay.
Really.
Well, I mean, that's the next question I have here on this property. You know, I see it's been listed for a while, you know, like 5 months. I mean, is that the reason why it isn't sold yet? Like, I want to make sure there's no crazy problems going on the property.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is one guy came by and he said he was interested, and he said he lives up in Beulah. It's just north of here, and I think that's the name of the city place. Can't remember. No, Bermuda. I think is the name of the community he lives in. Anyway, he came by and he said, "Well, what's that big box there at the side of the store?" I said, "Well, there was a gasoline spill here at one time, and they've been cleaning it up for the past 20 years. And so I said, you know, I could probably get that removed just by getting some signatures in the neighborhood saying they won't drink the groundwater. But it's a political thing, and somebody's making money off of it. Right now, they have it shut down. I suspect their plan is to turn it back on in a couple of years, find some minor, insignificant concentrations of hydrocarbons in the water table, and then they'll leave it on for 3 months, turn it off 3 months, and off and on. Then they'll wait, because all the time that they're using to do this, every so often they get paid to do it. And they're paid out of the Alabama, I forgot what they call that thing, but it's 1 penny on every gallon of gasoline, and it goes into a fund. So Alabama takes care of these things. Some states, the property owner is liable. In Alabama, the property owner is not liable. It's the state. The state pays for the whole cleanup. So that way, it leaves us without any. If we want to sell it, we're not going to be selling something that's going to be a liability. But the container is, I'm thinking about maybe 20 by 10 by 20 foot container, and it's about 9 feet high, and it has 55-gallon drums attached to it with pipes and stuff, and when they turn it on, the smokestack blows steam up in the air, and they suck stuff out.
All right, gas spills you do not mess with. Let me ask, this thing's on well. If it's on well, this offer is drained. All right, we're going even lower. This saved me a lot of money right here.
Anyway,
is the property on well?
Well, no, there is a well there, but they recently asked me question from the Alabama Department of Environmental Management, what is happening to that well? And I said, it's not being used. It's got a well, but it's not hooked up to anything. It doesn't have a pump or anything. It's just by the back door. And so, but it's on county water. And right now the water's being paid for by CDG, the contractor that does that's doing the cleanup. And so if somebody buys it and starts using the water, they're going to probably want to turn it over to, change it over or give CDG the right to put in a new meter. I wouldn't give them the right to put in a new meter. I told them they had to lease it, that they'd get a lease, and so they decided not to put in a new meter. They're just paying my water bill over there.
Got it. Okay. So after looking at all this, I don't know if this thing will pass the environmental report, but obviously I can have my people go through it and deal with it. I can buy it with a problem with it. This is not my first gas issue I've bought in properties with. It just depends on what the environmental report states of what I have to do with it. The only question is this going to cost me $5,000 or $10,000 to fix? Maybe it's a little one, maybe it's a big one. I got to tell. So after looking at everything here, you did say you just want to get rid of it, sell it, right?
Yeah, I want cash for it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm just going to be straight up with you, be candid. If I bought this thing cash with my partner, we're probably going to have to put $30,000, $40,000 into it to kind of put it to the way that we want it. I mean,
I'm sorry. Hey, could you say that a little bit slower? Because I don't know if it's a recording you're doing or what, but I mean, it's just not coming through properly.
Okay. Me and my partner, if we go purchase this property and put the money into it that we probably need to do it to make it a good commercial property on top of the environmental issues that we have, I'm most likely going to have to put $30,000 to $40,000 in renovations on this property. So considering that, if we buy this thing for cash, what number works for you?
What terms?
What price?
Did you say what terms?
What price?
Oh, okay. We're asking $49,700. I will tell you this: if you wanted to put $50,000 into it, the way it is, you could put a gas station there, and you could even put it on. It's a valuable piece of property. It's at a four-way stop. I don't know if you saw the videos I took of the corner from Vimeo. I have them there. You can click on them if you can.
I saw them.
It'll work for you.
I saw them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anybody that would buy this property for $49,000 based on the environmental issues that are going on with the property and based on the price cuts going on it. Me and my partner would be closer to about $15,000 to $20,000 on this property based on all the issues it needs.
Oh, okay. Well, I can think of way better things to do with it than that. So,
okay.
Appreciate you calling.
Well, we'll wait. Obviously, if the price keeps cutting, you can call me back.
If you want to look at the house that we have for sale, I'm interested in a cash offer. But I'm not going to sell it. But if you want to make a cash offer, I'd be interested in knowing your cash offer. You can look at that video too on Zillow.
I'll look at it. And I will call you back in 6 months on the property, and we can follow up from there.
Oh, yeah, I had somebody offer me $38,000 for that already. So
what happened?
That's what kind of competition you have.
What happened?
I didn't want to take $38,000.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want to take $38,000. He was gonna give me I think it was $28,000 or $30,000 cash and $8,000 vehicle that we liked. But and he's right up the road. So, I mean, it's not like so I'm just telling you, it's not like it's not going to go for pennies. And when somebody, there's a lot of things that could be done with that corner.
I'm very confident in my offer.
We own the warehouse across the street.
Gas spills aren't something that go away.
Across the street.
So I'm very confident with it. I'm very confident with my offer. So if anything changes, just give me a call back. I appreciate the call, and let me know.
Okay. Well, we have the warehouse across the street also.
Okay.
It has concrete floor. There's no electric, no water, no sewage.
I probably wouldn't want that either. So, if it don't produce, what do we always say? If it doesn't,
maybe. So, I mean,
if it doesn't produce dollars and cents, it makes no sense. That's what we always say.
No, I can't understand everything you're saying, but I do appreciate you calling.
All right. Have a great one. Here's truth wholesaling, all right? If it doesn't produce dollars and cents, it makes no sense. Think about that for a second. If the property doesn't produce dollars or cents, it makes no sense. I ain't going to do no stinking stupid warehouse. So let me tell you the truth on this property as somebody that has some experience on this, all right? This house right here, it's probably worth 30. It's probably worth 30 right now to a cash buyer. Here's the issue. There is a massive gas spill. Gas spills are super expensive. I have dealt with 5 gas. When gas spills, you can't, nobody in the vicinity, I won't ever understand, they can't do any drinking dollars. They can't drink any of the water. It is tens of thousands of dollars to clean it up. When gas gets in that soil, the environment, it passes no environmental survey. You get sued to the high holy heavens, okay? And on top of that, nobody wants to rent the property out with that gas spills, especially when you're making food. That property, and no gas station would be built on that. It's too flammable. You can't be, it's dangerous. Any type of fire, there's a lot of hazards, and you're going to get no property insurance on that thing. It is a very risky property. So 15 to 20, I can tell you, he's saying everyone's offering him that. It ain't true. Okay. I want everybody to understand this. Guys, when there's a massive gas spill, it doesn't seem crazy in your head, but the government will literally not let anybody do anything. It is very dangerous. Okay. It's highly flammable. People could die. People could die from drinking it. You can't get any water from the property basically because there's gas in it. It costs so much money to clean it up. Gas spills, like think of it in the ocean, that's terrible. I'll tell you even worse than gas spills or gas spills on a property. It destroys the entire house. And so when it's like a residential, you can get away with it. You can kind of clean it up. But when it's like a commercial real estate property, King Chris TV says it's basically like a bomb. Being on, like anything too flammable going in the soil, no gas line. It's really risky stuff. If electrical hits it, like it's very bad. Internet, it's tough. Okay. So it's true though. Okay. I said it. If it doesn't make dollars and cents, it makes no sense. And that thing, it makes sense. All right. So that's a cool line I've always heard about real estate. And I thought you guys like it. So, but yeah, guys, that's not a good deal. Let's be honest with you guys. That ain't a good wholesaling deal. But hey, no big deal. So let's go here. Let's call some others really quick. Let's get some more deals. That was a mess of a deal right there, though. Jeez Louise. All right.
Please leave your message for
Triage Investment Group.
Hello, this is Zach. Please give me a call back whenever you can. I swear, if that guy is another person that, oh, you're the property, I'm going to lose my stuff. Full disclosure. I'm going to lose my stuff. Legit. Oh my gosh. All right. Larry says, in full transparency, yeah, I would have lost this deal. I'm sure he's a great guy, but my patience level is not there today. Larry, you need patience with everything in life. I tell you this, okay? Patience is a skill. Patience will make you more money in wholesaling real estate than basically anything. I can sit down and talk to somebody for hours and hours and hours. That's why I love fishing. Fishing's all about patience. I can sit and just look at the water all day, all right? And it's a skill. I think fishing taught me a lot about it too, but a lot of it's with patience. And being patient on a really good wholesaling deal when just talking to somebody, the more I get patience from it, I actually save time. Because dealing with a little more 10 minutes with that guy, I probably would have taken a lower offer with the guy. He would have taken a lower offer with me. Higher offer with me, but it wasn't worth it because at the end of the day, it was an absolute terrible deal. And unfortunately, a lot of wholesalers that they think that like, oh, it's a great deal till you hear the gas problem. And only until like the 15th minute, he told me about that, right? Guys, you have to have patience with it. And it's not about like, oh, I don't have patience today. Like, y'all have patience. I don't care if you're tired, cranky. I've always had patience because these are people's real problems. Like, they have legit, real issues in their life right now. And we need to go out here and actually help them with their issues, right? We don't want to be that person that doesn't want to help them with their issues. Go out here and actually be that person to help them with their problems, issues, and situations in life. And what I can tell you in wholesaling real estate is so many wholesalers come out here and they don't want to be patient with their sellers. And I'm telling you, if you're not patient with your sellers, somebody else in your market is going to be patient with that seller and they're going to get the deal. I'm telling everybody, be patient, because either you be patient, you get the deal, or somebody else is patient and they get the deal. Which one would you rather get? I'd rather be the guy or gal that's really patient and gets the wholesaling deal. That's just me, right? And guys, patience isn't like a crazy, like it is a skill, but it's not this crazy thing that's going to, change everything. Like, for example, like patience, it didn't require any work from me. I just sat there and listened. It's not that difficult. And honestly, like I'm very busy when I'm patient, right? I kind of get what they're saying. Like I hear it in my head, but I look at the property, I look at the property appraiser, I look at comps while they're talking. Like the longer they're talking, the more information I get. Like I get more intel on the property. And I always follow the 80-20 rule with patience and just talking to a seller. 80-20. All right. I let them talk 80% of the time. I talk 20% of the time. I feel like the last guy was trolling me a little, like just being honest. I can't hear you talk slow. He said that. Obviously, I just wanted to like not deal with it. But I think this was a good lesson in patience for you guys, of where I just took a deep breath and just talked slower. I didn't complain. I didn't snap no attitude. I just calmed down and sucked it up because I knew there was a deal at the end of it. And it takes a very big person to start realizing that kind of stuff. Gurus don't talk about, nobody talks about this stuff. Nobody. But if you can calm down and stay patient with your motivated sellers, you will get the deal. That guy was just delusional. That seller. Not you, Larry, but the seller, right? They're a little crazy on the prices, but patience. Do not be impatient. Be patient. All right. Facebook user says, hey, Zach, love the JV, a $50,000 profit deal. Love it. If you have a $50,000 profit wholesaling deal, just go below to sellmypaper.com to go sell your deal. Submit it there. Pretty easy. Sellmypaper.com. Yeah, sellmypaper.com. That's where it's at. All right, let's see what other questions we got. Diego says, hey, Zach, got my first contract yesterday. Good job, Diego. I sent it to the title company. Not sure if it locked up right now, but I have a real estate agent and then sold the property nearby and they're checking it out today. Not sure if I locked it up right, but I have a real estate agent that sold the property. Hey, have them check it out. Make sure it's everything good. Make sure they understand not to talk to the seller and all those things, but I think you should be fine. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah. The poisoning of the soil is not good. But yeah, this is why I like people watching the lives and not watching this stuff. It's like you're gonna learn a lot of great big patience and me talking to sellers and conversating so you can use it. That's big stuff. But what I could tell you is the little stuff, like the environmental issue. Me doing some breathing exercise when the guy is just talking and talking and talking. And just the little stuff of having to talk to sellers, it helps me out a lot. Let's see. He told me, the reason why I was being very patient with that guy too is he said he needs to get rid of the property. Obviously, he doesn't need to get rid of it. It's been listed for a while, and he's just a perpetual person that's looking to rent it, to sell the property for top dollar, but it's okay. Let's see what other questions we got. Yeah, definitely not a drug-free neighborhood. And I'll be honest, he kept pushing the philosophical stuff on me. The great recorder in the sky. I knew he's getting real religious real quick. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't get religious with sellers. I don't talk about religion. I don't talk about politics. I don't care, right? I'm dealing with the real estate. I've had people from every religion trying to, I'm trying to buy the property. I'll be honest with you. I keep it as it is. Like, right? If someone says, "Are you part of this religion or this this political group?" Sometimes say, "Hey, I'm not into that stuff," right? And I'm just looking to buy the property. Will my money to buy the property affect that, right? Will my religion affect me buying the property, or will my political party or favorite sports team, right? No, right? Like the problem is like they try to peg you in a corner. I'm just looking to buy this thing cash. Money talks. I don't care what religion you are. Most people, the money will talk more than what the religion or the sports team or whatever it is. Yeah. Unless you're part of that religion or political group, then sure. Just be careful with that stuff. It's if they think you're doing it the wrong way, they won't do it. But if you just straight up tell them, "Hey, just looking to buy it," they'll do it. Oh my gosh, people are going crazy. Yeah. Let's see. See what other questions you got here. Hey, Zach, on calling virtual lead, should I use that phone number that matches the area code? Yeah, I would say if that is going to be like your strategic market, and if that's going to be the market that you actually want, I would probably get an area code. You can use Google Voice. You can just use, like, there's Vumber, there's CallRail, there's paid services, but there's a million ways to do it. So yeah. And so yeah, guys, we're doing a lot of great deals. So if you want to send your deals over, just go to sellmypaper.com. But if you want to find some deals, go to freewholesaling.com, my free real estate wholesaling course. All right, let's go to the bottom here. Rosanna says, had a verbal agreement with the seller until they saw the terms of the contract and backed out because 30 days was too long and they didn't like the access portion of the contract. What can I do? Go to the next buyer, honestly, or change it up if you have to. But what I could tell you about those type of sellers is you got to ask them, "Hey, have you bought from cash buyers before?" And if they say, "No, I've never bought from ask them, "Have you bought from a wholesaler before?" And if they have, they won't have an issue with you with what you've done. But if they have never bought a property from a wholesaler, probably it's not going to be that good. Okay. Probably not going to be the best. So I'll just be a little careful with that. Don't care if you're a family guy. I don't know what that means. I love my family. I think I'm a family guy, but all right. Destino, it's cold call whenever you can, man. Like, what's the best time to cold call is 2 to 7 p.m. What's the second best time to cold call? The second best time to cold call is whenever you can. Now, I think legally you can't cold call past, I would say 8 p.m. I know before 8 and after 8. Let me look it up. TCPA legal times. So 8 to 8. You're allowed to cold call from 8 to 8. That are the legal times you're allowed to cold call from TCPA law. So yeah, so 8 to 8. Don't go past 8 p.m. But remember, if you're in New York, you can cold call people in California. It's 5 p.m. their time. So you should be good. So for Zillow for sale by owners, yeah, for FSBO, Zillow is the best one for sale by owners. Facebook, Craigslist, but I think FSBO is still the most legit one of them all. So my FSBO rule, so everyone's asking how much should I offer? You have your MAO for Zillow for sale by owners only needs to be below 70% of the listing price. So if the property is listed for $100,000, your initial MAO, you can't go above 70,000 on that example of a deal. Yeah, you're not supposed to give price first, but the seller's refusing for it and they have a FSBO, you might have to give the price first on that. Adventures of Keithius says, how do you get documents signed in virtual markets? I use an e-signing service, so you can either use DocuSign, Dotloop. There's a lot of ways out here to do it. I would probably use, I like DocuSign the best right now, so that's probably what I'd use. It's actually in the wholesaling community. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm just trying to be the only unfortunately, I have to be the only wholesaler that will do a legit live cold call for you guys. I went to time.gov. I hit the live stream button. I think everyone can tell. And I have to go cold call sellers live because nobody else in the wholesaling community will do it because they're all trying to sell you something. It drives me crazy, but I don't get it. But whatever, right? It drives me crazy. I don't get it, but whatever. You know, it just, these wholesaling gurus, they drive me nuts. They think, oh, I'm not going to do it live. It's too much money, right? It's stupid. Okay. PSG or Bayern today? PSG all day. I don't know what time that game's on today, but what time is that on? I usually have it in the background when I'm working or something. Be a good one today. Yeah, they're playing at 3. Perfect. I'll go watch it. Let's see here. So Nathan says, how do I go about wholesaling farmland? If it doesn't make dollars and cents, it makes no sense. So if that property can't produce any income, it can't. See, farmland can, because you can get someone to go farm in there and pay for it, right? So it does make sense. The problem is you just got to find a buyer for that farmland. Now, I've done some farmland deals, not a lot. It's like anything in real estate wholesaling. If you have a contract, there has to be a buyer for it. So if I sell ice cream, I know there's buyers in a given city to want to buy ice cream. All right. Now, if I'm doing, purple baskets with my face printed on them, my mom will want to buy it. My sister probably won it. So it's like the market's not good for that. But the market for ice cream is pretty good. Like, let's say Houston, because it gets hot there. But like, you just got, it's all about the markets. Okay. And so if you want to go out here and sell that farmland, you got to find good buyers for it. Is it going to be farmland for a cash buyer? You're going to sell it to a farmer. It's a little more difficult, but if you get a good price, you can always sell it for the right price, right? And so that's what it is. What are some important questions to ask? Like you said, would it be better if it was on well? I was asking if it's on well, because then it would be welling with the gas, and the gas will probably spill into the water source in the well, which means I just need to get a lower price on it. It's different. Look those things up. It'll help you understand it. But yeah. Sandra says, if we are JVing with sellmypaper.com, do you want a 30-day close? How many days do you want? I would rather have a 30 to 45-day inspection. We have buyers lined up. It just depends on the property. So if you send me some farmland, it's going to be a little harder. We won't sign a JV with you unless we know we can sell it. I tell everybody that. Like, unless we know we can do it, we won't. So we've had some problems at the beginning, like someone, like they're not getting back in fast in time because it wasn't a deal. The deals we're sending it through, and then we're doing the follow-ups on the back end on those. So yeah. So if you got a deal, send us to sellmypaper.com. If you want to learn wholesaling for free, go to freewholesaling.com and go out here and learn and get rich in wholesaling. Guys, I talk to sellers live. I do it because nobody else in this community will. So that's how I flex on these broke wholesaling gurus. So guys, I appreciate it. I will see you guys live tomorrow at 1 p.m. I appreciate it. Thank you for hopping on, hanging out with me, and have a blessed one.